Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, and we are back on the old family farm doing our Dust Bowl series. Throwback Thursdays, in fact. And I was just out here visiting Grandma's old place. She lived out here until she passed away a few years ago. Actually, the house is kept up pretty well. I've been maintaining it. Looks like it could use a fresh coat of paint, but still very livable. Don't spend a lot of time out here on this part of the farm. At least not lately. Hopefully that'll change soon and we can start expanding and getting some stuff done. It's a nice area back here though. Nice and quiet, peaceful. Hope everybody's having a great week. Thursday, one day away from the weekend. We can all sit back and relax, enjoy, do what we like, play some games, some farming simulator even if we want. So I figure since we're going through town. Oh, Mr. Chickens. Get out of the way there. Okay, I didn't realize that was my bike horn. That's interesting. Oh boy. So they wanted, the owner of the store here wanted me to stop by. He said that he got something in that we might be interested in. And I think I see exactly what he's talking about right here. I asked him if he could find us a mower. That actually looks, man, I don't even know if we can afford that thing. It almost looks too nice for our farm, doesn't it? That is pretty sweet, though. Lizard brand. I told him to give me something American-made. I don't know. Maybe it is. Very nice, though. It looks well built. We're going to have to check that out. I'll have to contact him and get a price on that. Obviously, with 24 bucks in our pocket, we're probably not going to be able to afford it quite yet. Those tires look like they'll be really comfortable going down the pavement, but fortunately there's not a lot of paved roads in this part of the county. So we probably won't have to worry about that. Wonder if we can hook that onto our bike. I don't think our bike has a hitch, because if it does, man, we're gonna do a... No, can't hook it onto the bike. I was gonna say if it did... What do you call that when you eat and run at a restaurant? Is that called an eat and run or a... I'm not sure what it's called, but we grab that mower and get the heck out of Dodge. Of course, we're just right over here around the corner, so it's not like he couldn't figure out, you know, where it went. So we left the farm last time doing quite a bit of baling. We finished up, what was it, wheat, I think? And we got our baler going, and we got a nice trailer load of straw that we are going to go sell straight away because we need some money. So we're going to go sell that straw. Who knows? Maybe we'll make enough from that sale right there to be able to pick up that baler or that mower. I don't think the chickens listen very well. I don't know too many people that can reverse like that on a bike. That is not easy to do. What else is going on in the farm? So we've got our straw that we can sell. Let's take a look here real quick and see what we have for... Yeah, we do have some wheat we can sell as well. Of course, it's not the best time of year to sell that. Oh, 277 is the high when we can... Oh, yeah, we're probably going to want to hang on to that wheat for as long as we can. Plus, we need to keep feeding our chickens, don't we? How many chickens? The free range here. Yeah, I think their food will last quite a while. We probably could still sell some wheat. But I say, first things first, let's run over and get this straw sold. I was going to say we need to finish cultivating this field, and we're going to need to cultivate this field as well. But unfortunately, I do not have money to pay a hired helper. We can unload. Let me see here. So if we put our trailer into operating position and we go to our baler, can I unload this baler? Sure we can. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll go back to our trailer, put it into transport position, and let's head into can we cut through oh man, what's going on with the do I have the baler? Oh, I can fold the baler. I suppose I could. Boy, is that really it? Maybe we should detach the baler and see if we can get going a little bit faster with the I mean, this is our, I think this is our most powerful tractor right now. Is it not? Or is the John Deere owned items? The John Deere 62. Actually, yeah, the John Deere 6249 for the Massey. And of course, the case is pretty low end. I hate detaching these things because lining them up, but you know what? We can do the old off-camera reattach thing if we need to. Yeah, let's detach. Actually, I didn't want to detach you. I wanted to detach you. Yeah, that must just be a lot of weight. Must be a lot of weight for the old Massey to have to deal with. So we'll go take this over back to the shed and pick up the John Deere. Let's take the John Deere into town. I have to remember where I put our garden hose too, because we can clean this baler. Here's our garden hose. Thinking it probably wouldn't hurt. Is it going to cost us money though? You know, oh, it did. There's $1. I'm not going to wash it too good then. Just get some of the straw dust out of it so it'll keep working good for us. All right, perfect. Where are you, Mr. John Deere? Are you way over here? Yeah. These tires are not pickable. Must have to use super strength on those bad boys. All right. Let's let go of that and go pick up our trailer. I think last time I was wondering if you could put straw. Oh, Mr. Chicken. In the use of leftover bunker. I'm kind of curious about that, if it'll take that or not. I don't think it does. I think it's designed for grass and chaff and things like wheat, barley, stuff like that. That's the whole idea behind it, at least, is you can use your leftover, you know, your leftover stuff to make silage. Let's see if this thing can pull it. Maybe I asked too much. Oh yeah, she's doing better. Oh, that's a lot of weight on that trailer. John Deere's got it though. We're gonna do a little sneak through here. Oh, there's not a fence. That's good. And I think we can sell this straw back over here. Brakes. Oh yeah, she's selling, but I'm not stopping. Wow, I have no brakes on this thing. Hold on a second, let me try that again. I see a little money got added to our account. Let's oh, a little laggy there. Okay, let's stop it. Wow, man, it does not want to stop. Okay, so if I unload, unload bales Y. Oh, of course it's that way. Can I tell it to go the other way? No? Unload bales here. Abort unloading. Yes, abort unloading. Is there a way to tell it to switch to the other side? And what's this thing do? I'm not sure what that mouse... Alright, well let's try turning it around and unloading it the other way. I think we might have better luck. I can't believe... I mean, I am pushing on the brake, on my brake pedal hard. And it's not doing a whole lot. Let's see if this works. So where are we at? Oh, that... Where are we at? 90 bucks? Oh, we're making some good money, but I see that that's not going to sell there either. So we're going to have to do some manual. I think we're going to have to do some manual pushing here. Fortunately, these things are light. Oh, we're gonna make good money on straw. Come on. Just trying to... There we go. Just trying to shove them. A pitchfork would be super handy about right now. Well, I'm gonna remember this next time so we can... So we don't have to do this. But we're getting there. Oh yeah, we got plenty of money now to be able to even hire a farmhand. That's fantastic. We had 24 bucks. So 95, 75. So $1,475 if my math is correct. Man, we could be straw farmers. Let's head back home. Actually, I need to find out what this mower's gonna cost so we can pick that thing up. That's what I want for our farm. Let's go back and let's see if we can get a hired hand going on cultivating. Finish up the cultivating work on that field over there. Maybe even continue on to the field that we harvested here on the last episode. This field here. I'd say field numbers, but they really don't have numbers in the game here, so we'll just say that field there and this field here. Watch out, chickens. Oh yeah, brakes are working since the trailer's empty. Man, there must have been a lot of weight on that trailer. All right, let's go see if we can get this thing fired up. Make sure the oil's good and everything in it. Because I know if we bring somebody in to do some work for us, they're probably just going to jump on and go. The last thing we need is a blown head gasket or something on our farm all. Yeah, she's purring. She's purring like a kitten. All right, let's kick off a hired hand. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for helping us out here today. Let me know if you got any problems with it, okay? Hey, easy on the clutch too, if you don't mind. Oh, sorry, got in your way. Yeah, that's my bad. All right, outstanding. By the way, when you're done with this field, if you've got time, can you go hit that field there? Thanks, man. All right. So we've got some cultivating getting started. Outstanding. We actually might get some stuff done on the farm yet in August. Winter preparations are underway. I do have to remember that we do need to stock some money away for winter so mom and the kids eat. Let's pull this through here and we can dump this trailer off over here. We'll just drop that trailer off for now. We won't be needing that for a bit. Oh, that's the other thing, actually, since he's working on the cultivating, I thought it might not be a bad idea to grab our water tanker and get some water in those greenhouses we have over there. I put some seed down and all they need is water, and that would be really nice also for the winter months to maybe bring in some extra cash. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to get to them, so we are sitting here. The greenhouses are here. So we need to go to the west side of the map. Yeah, yeah. I honestly, I don't know. I think it's trying to think of what the best way to, I think we're going to have to go around town, maybe? Yeah, I think if we go, we might be able to get to them over through there on the far field there, but I don't know if there's a path there. So we'll take the safe route for now until we learn our way around a little bit better on the map. But my thought was to grab the water tanker and I believe there's an old well that was put in right over there by the greenhouses. And I think right over here is where they do animal auctions, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know if there's an auction going on today or not. Let's go take a peek. Oh yeah, auction going on today too. Very nice. Well, we'll have to come back and check that out at some point when we get a little bit more cash in the pocket, because having some beef cattle would definitely be, or even dairy cattle actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be nice to have some milk for the farm, go along with those eggs we're getting from our chickens. Ooh, I'm glad we're not taking a tanker load of water up that hill. Beautiful part of the country over here. I think I'm heading in generally the right direction. I know the gas station right there. Oh, I think the greenhouses are right in front of us up here, I think. Let's go check it out. I think it might be over here. There they are. If we can get some fresh strawberries and lettuce tomatoes. That'll be wonderful for the winter. Any surplus we can take to the market and sell. That'd be perfect. Now I think, let's flip this thing around. Oh, I've got water in this thing already. It looks like I got a full tank. Boy, we did all right in that hill. I wasn't even paying attention. I must have filled this thing back at the farm when I first got it. That'll work. Well, let's get some water in here. Yeah, that does not hold a lot, does it? Let's see if we can fill up. Yeah, we can fill up too. At least we don't have to go very far from pump to greenhouse. That'll be nice. I think this tanker only holds, what, is it 1,000 liters? Let's take a look real quick at our greenhouses here. So we've got a, oh, we have, I didn't even know that we had the, because I wasn't even looking at this very closely, but we've got a production chain going for even for the dairy. So if we can get some dairy cows, sugar might be interesting though. Sugar cane, yay. Small greenhouse. Small greenhouse. That, oh, okay. There's another lump of water we threw in there. Let's go ahead and fill up the next one here. I think that puts us in the right one. So we got 1,000 there, 1,000 there, and then we just need to do this last one. And that'll get these greenhouses, we'll get these greenhouses started producing some tomatoes, strawberries, and lettuce for us. That'll be great. Little side income never hurts. We'll fill up one more tanker here. And honestly, I don't think we need to take the tanker back with us. I can't think of anything we really need it for at the farm. At least not at this point. So we might as well just leave it here for the next time. Throw some water in there. Perfect. All right, so what do we have set up here? Do we want one doing, what do you think? One doing tomatoes? And I don't think we want storing. I think we want selling. And this one will do lettuce, and we'll just direct sell. And strawberries on this one, and we'll direct sell. I mean, we could store and come pick them up. We've got a trailer. Make a little bit more money that way too. Something to think about. Maybe we should. Might be a better way to go. Every little penny counts, and instead of paying, we're just gonna drop this trailer off here. Instead of paying somebody to sell them for us, maybe we should just do that ourselves. So let's do that. Let's change to storing on each one of these. Storing, and storing. Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea. We've got a trailer, we might as well use it. And it's not a lot of work to come pick up the pallets and take them to the market, so. Head back home. Still gives us time to get started. If cultivating is being done, maybe we should go check. We could start planting. start following that, our hired helper with the cultivating and start getting some planting done as well. Oh, I love auctions. I love auctions. And it looks like they have some good dairy cows there too, so we're going to have to definitely start. Oh, I think I did a little wheelie. We're going to have to definitely start strongly thinking about getting some dairy cows on the farm. Let's just do a little cut here. Let's see, he's got the farm all. We're going to keep using the John Deere to go grab our seeder. Let's take a look at our calendar here. So we're in August. We can do canola and of course grass and poplar. We're not going to do poplar yet. If we waited till September, it'd be kind of nice to be able to do a barley harvest too, maybe. Barley, what I like about barley is you get that earlier harvest date of June. So you're a month early than the rest of the grain crops there, which is kind of nice. Wish I had another cultivator. I'd start hitting that other field. Let's go see how he's doing. I think he might actually be done. I think he finished up this field. Boy, he did a good job too. Oh, he's just finishing. Very nice. Our timing was just right. Hey, buddy. Excellent job, man. Whoa, disappeared. Ghost hired hand. All right, let's get this thing turned around. And we'll head on over and get our next field going. Nothing like, you know, the old safe the old safe tractors where you're about a foot away from death from that tire right there. But you know for a fact that there were like 3- and 4-year-olds riding on their dad's lap or their grandpa's lap on these old tractors like this, just flinging around, man, with those tires right there, probably standing right on that axle. I will bet money. Grandpa's in the seat. Little Junior, Timmy Jr. right there is standing on that axle housing right there, taking his hand and rubbing it along the tire as it's going. Oh, we all lived somehow, though. So many kids survived. I don't know how, but we did. Oh, wrong way, Junior. There you go. Gotta go forward. All right, we'll do a little bit of cultivating. That just cracks me up. I love looking at, it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's great that we're being safer and things are safer. And I mean, and I'm not that old. I mean, I'm not old enough to where I'd be on one of these. That's for sure. But I am old enough to remember the old. Oh, what were they called? The chemistry sets that you used to be able to buy. And I mean, those things were definitely not safe. 100% not safe. Guaranteed. I can still smell, when I think about it, I can smell the sulfur smell that came out of some of the chemicals that came with those chemistry sets. And I think some of them had mercury in them, if I remember right. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hard to believe that was considered okay. I mean, that even by, you know, 1960s and 50s and 70s standard, that still seems pretty sketchy. And you know, kids were drinking and eating that stuff. I mean, we all ate glue. We all tried Play-Doh. We all tried, um, well, just about anything that we took to school or had used in school. Crayons. Um, I mean, name it. So you know that one of the first things a lot of kids did, I'm sure, when they got their, you know, Dr. Science, the Dr. Science laboratory kit was to chug down one of the vials of mystery fluid that were inside there. Excuse me, guys. I cough it up there. Oh man, the good old days. I think I saw a on YouTube. I think there's a is it Absolute History or some channel that's on there, and I think they did a special. One of their videos were on not specifically just those chemistry sets, but on safe kids toys from the 50s and 60s. And I don't know if those even went on to the 70s. I think they might have. And there were some seriously nasty toys that, I mean, not just choking hazards, but you really had to wonder, like, did the people, I mean, were they going for population control? Because some of these things were clearly not good. Not good at all. So, I don't know. And it's funny, too, because you think about it, and parents, I don't know, maybe parents just, I mean, my mom and dad never had any problems with those chemistry sets. I mean, that's where I got them from. And I'm sure they felt like if they were being sold in stores, along with the, you know, the picture that was on the front of them that showed, you know, a guy and a maybe, well, probably not a lady. I was going to say probably maybe a guy and a lady in lab coats, but, you know, in the 50s, you know, it wasn't very common to see women, I'm sure, in quote unquote, you know, men's jobs. And, but anyways, or either that or there was like a happy family, you know, pictured standing around the chemistry set, you know, setting things on fire and blowing stuff up. But I would be curious to, and I think I had a pretty nice one too. It seems like I had one that was, oh no, I know what I'm thinking of. So I did have a chemistry set because I do specifically remember that. But I also had, and I don't know if any of you will remember this or not, but I had one of those Radio Shack. They were like, boy, I don't even know what you called them. Like electronics kits, more or less. And I remember it being in like a wooden box, not a box, but like a wooden suitcase kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? And you would just open it up and there were like circuits and you could build simple electronic stuff. Hopefully low voltage. Probably not. I'm sure it was totally encouraged to, you know, to get as close as you could to a wall outlet and go to town. But I don't remember that as much as I do the chemistry set. But I do remember having one of those as well, one of those Radio Shack. I'm pretty sure it was a Radio Shack kit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, good times. Good times. That and the Light Bright. You know, you had the Light Bright, so not just you could choke on those little pegs, but you could bring all your friends over to your house and just have a choke party. And then you had, oh man, and of course you had the Etch-a-Sketch, which, you know, everybody wanted to figure out how that thing worked. So after it got old, you would take it out to the garage and grab a hammer and break that thing open to see what was inside of it. And I'm sure that was lead and, you know, who knows what else. Benzene, toxic materials were stuffed inside that thing. Oh goodness. All right, let's hire off. Dude, what kind of hat is that? What's going on there? I think I liked our other helper better. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Just go for it. All right. He's going to finish up cultivating that field. And we're going to run over and I don't... Oh, yeah, I think it's right there, actually. I was just going to say, I forget where I put our seeder, but I think I see it. You know what, though? We are going to wait, though, aren't we? Until September. We could do canola in one, I guess. Why not? I hate to... We're not going to run into any contracts on this map. That's for sure. So we're just going to have to... If we've got nothing to do, we'll go into town and enjoy the party down there and come home, sleep it through until the next month. So we need seeds, and I do kind of forget which is which. I guess it doesn't really matter because that must be fertilizer. Let's see if this one's seed, or maybe I need to open the... Oh, you know what? I might need to open... Do I need to open the... Whoopsie. Maybe not. One of these are seeds. Do I need to open the thing? Open cover Z. I bet you that's why. Let's try opening the cover. Yep, needed to open the cover. Alright. We've got our seeds. We need to pick... canola is selected. Perfect. No GPS. So we're just going to have to old school this. There's not even ridge markers on this thing, is there? Nope, no ridge markers. Oh yeah. Well, we'll get started on this and then we'll hire a helper to clean up the nasty work I do. Alright. Well, if we can make a little bit extra money, I need to find out what he wants for that mower. I think it's on. Lift seeder, open cover, unload. I think it's on. Yeah, it's on. Alright, let's dig in. Ooh, yeah. Watch out, chicken. Oh, sorry, buddy. I warned you. I'm going to try and keep this as straight as I can. Definitely no guarantees. At 3 miles an hour, though, at 3 miles an hour, I should probably be able to manage at least keeping it somewhat straight. And I'm going to assume this is definitely not a no-till seeder. I don't think they had no-till seeders 70 years ago. Maybe they did, I don't know. I don't think so, though. Wow, this is really 3 mile an hour seeder. Yeah, this is old school, no doubt about it. But it does just as good a job as any other seeder, just a little slower. Let's do a headland here or two. Actually, probably 3. Our hired helper must not care about these bushes because you know how normally the hired helper leaves... I don't think I had any headlands set up on this field, so he must not care about these bushes being in his way. I do like this John Deere, though. Very nice. Oh, we're straying a bit. I think this tractor has a few different configurations to it, and one of the configurations I noticed is this front axle here. You can swap that out to be a one of those single middle. What is it? Where the tires are in the very middle of the tractor. I'm not sure if there's necessarily a name. Like they're center-mounted tires instead of the wide. Looks kind of weird, you know. Kind of looked weird, and it looks more unstable. Like it'd be kind of a little bit more unstable, but I guess with the wide tires in the back, you probably didn't really have to worry about that too much. Getting in the grass a little bit, aren't I? There we go. Oh, I'm all over the place. All right, there. Let's straighten this thing out. Start concentrating a little bit. How's our hired helper doing over there? Looks like he's still plugging along. Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, he's plugging along pretty good, actually. I see a little missed spot over there, but we'll have to check that out. It doesn't look too bad. So if we can get eggs from our chickens, if we can get some greenhouse products, those right there are two steady income things that we don't have to really spend much on, but I don't think they're going to bring in very much either. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of eggs from the chickens we have. And the greenhouses actually might end up being better than... Oh, that's right. We do have our bees. I forgot about that. So we've got honeybees over there, so we're definitely going to get some regular income from our honeybees as well. If we're smart, we could probably, I'd really like to try and get some silage going in that silage bunker we have, because silage is a good way to make decent money early on in the game, because all you got to do is mow grass and bale grass. And I'm sorry, mow grass, wrap it, and in our case, we'll be mowing, baling, and thinking about that now, because you can't put bales in the bunker. So I'm gonna have to think about how we can pick up loose grass to get in there. We may have to look at another alternative for that too. But we can plant some corn as well. We do have access to a small forage harvester, tractor implement forage harvester, not a standalone or self-propelled forage harvester, but one that you throw on the back of this John Deere. It's like a 2 or 3 row forage harvester that we can get, which isn't anything too special, but it would definitely get the job done. And I don't know how long we'll be here on the old family farm for Throwback Thursdays. I was kind of thinking it'd be nice to get a few episodes in before we switch maps to another classic. And they're not all going to be maps that have been in the Farming Simulator franchise, in previous versions of the game. But they're not all going to be old. Boy, I definitely turned that headland in, didn't I? They're not all going to be like old school farming like this. So if this is not necessarily your pace or your kind of thing, Stick around because we'll be doing a Throwback Thursday eventually with a map that that might be more your style with a little bit larger equipment and whatnot. I've already got the map in my head. I don't think I'll change. We'll see what else comes out between now and then, but I think I already know where we're going, where we're heading next. I would put it in probably, oh yeah, I would definitely have to put it in my personal top 5 all-time maps, favorite maps for Farm Sim. And that, if you ever think about that, like what are your all-time favorite maps from Farming Simulator, and some of them in my list would be just pure nostalgia. Like this map, the Old Family Farm, yeah, it's not like and it's no offense to the mod author at all. I mean, it's actually quite a lot of kudos to the mod author, because as simplistic as this map is, as far as, or was even back in the previous versions, and in some ways ahead of its time and for some things, but it's not always all the fancy stuff, you know, that makes a map great for some people. Sometimes it's just the environment, the feel of the map. And then there's some maps that are just, you know, you can just tell so much effort went into them. Like if you look at, what is it, Hofbergman? I mean, you can just tell the amount of work that must have gone into that map for all of everything that that map offers and all of its uniqueness. It's pretty crazy. Well, all right. I think at this point we are going to call it an episode. I think we're going to go check on our buddy over here with the cultivating real quick, see how he's doing. Looks like he's actually doing really, really well. Got a little spot here, but not bad at all though. And yeah, he must not care about, oh yeah, just going right into the bushes. Very good. Good job, man. I was gonna tell you, just ignore those bushes. These berry bushes or something? What are these things? Huh. Yeah, just ignore those bushes, Chief. But if we can get our hands on a mower... Oh, wait a minute. Who's Clifford? Owned by Clifford Powell. Let's see here, Mr. Cliff. I thought we pretty much just owned everything. Right? Yeah, because you can't buy... Oh, yes, you can. Duh, Brad. Okay, so... Yeah, that makes sense. Where are we at? So we're here. So how much is a field like this going to cost us then, Clifford? What are you selling us your field for? Oh, 70. Okay, almost 7,200 bucks. Eh, we might be able to do that in a little bit, I guess. You know, I mean, once we get a few harvests in, get that straw sold, and if we can start attacking grass and getting grass mode, especially if we can get it silaged up, I think we'll start really advancing in the cash. Let's see here. Silage gets sold at the hay barn seed and feed, as does most things crop related. 155 bucks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Milk would be great if we could get into some dairy too. All right. Well, big plans ahead, I guess. We'll just keep chugging along and keep planting, growing, harvesting, and see what we can get done. Thank you all so much again for joining me on another episode of Throwback Thursday. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I really do enjoy the old family farm, and I do like working with this old equipment. It's a fun change of pace, no doubt. Join me Friday then for Buchern. We're back in Buchern. I think for episode 40, if I'm not mistaken, and we're just getting out of the winter season in Buchern, so things are starting to ramp up again. There, we just bought another field as well, so things are moving along in Buchern. So, but hey, thanks everyone for joining me. Y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be safe, have a great Friday, and I will see you real soon.